to the last week vlog. It's week 65. Yes, 5. It's Tuesday, 20th of August. Changed me a screensaver. Look at that. Coming up to 12 o'clock. And yesterday I did something. Trying to get comfortable with my arm aches after a while. Yeah, yesterday I did something. Floods of messages continue to come in regarding Palmer's. Last week's vlog was about the end of an era and me obviously releasing the fact that Palmer's was going to be no more. As an online presence, that is, the team was still going to carry on and play their games anyway. And loads of them just kept saying it can't end, there must be a way of making it happen, there must be a way of making it work. And I sat back and I thought, why can't I make it work? And it's time, it's all to do with time. I don't have time to commit to it, because the time that I put in, what I gain back is not enough. And then I started to think about like when we first started, and I used to be able to put a video up that night. So basically we'd have the game in the morning, I'd go to the pub afterwards, then come home and I'd edit down literally just the goals and maybe a couple of chances, and then put it up. And it was done that evening. And then after a while I did it for the next day. And then after a while I did it a week after. And then at one point last season, I think, or the season before, it was 2 weeks after. And the reason for that is because rather than doing what I wanted to do, I followed trends and the way I thought that people wanted to see it. When we first started, we were the only ones doing it. And there was no other way, or there was no other format. There was no other like secret recipe for Sunday League football videos. It was just our way, this is how we did it. And then other teams started coming along and pushing the boundaries a little bit. Not that we tried to keep up in the respect of production and quality, but the videos started to get a little bit longer, and then YouTube released this whole algorithm thing where longer form videos are more successful, they're more likely to get ranked higher. You can have mid-roll ads on 10-minute videos, which means I would have been able to put an advert in at half time so I could earn more money to support myself and the family, of course. And then it clicked. This isn't gonna be something that I earn from anymore. I'm giving that up. I'm gonna find a new job, or the on the road might take off, or whatever happens, I'm gonna be doing that, and that is gonna be my income. So let's just go back to having no pressure, trying to not emulate what other teams are doing. Why do we have to upload a 25-minute video of our highlights when really, ultimately, there was 2 goals and a couple of chances? Put it in a 2-minute, 3-minute, 4-minute video. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go against the grain. And I think, you know what, within that 2-minute, 3-minute, 4-minute video, I might be able to have a bit more energy. I might be able to make more jokes. I might be able to do some funny things, how they used to be, which made us a big channel in the first place. Why do we have to do what YouTube says? Why do we have to try and make 10-minute videos? No, because this isn't going to be my main income anymore. It's going to be a hobby. It's going to be something that we can still look back on, you know. So what I did is I took our opening pre-season game, 3 fixtures so far. The first one happened, which we filmed, but I didn't put it out. The second one we didn't film. We won that one 2-0, by the way, against West London United. And the third one, the other team were giving it for ages, saying that they're going to be the best in Essex, but they didn't turn up. They basically told us at 10 AM that the game's off, they ain't got enough players, which was crap. So really I got a game of footage, and yesterday afternoon what I did was I took that footage, put it down, scrolled through for all the goals, maybe the odd chance here and there, and made a, well, I think it was like 4.5, 5 minutes after I did an intro. And it took a few hours, and I was thinking, wow, if I just did that, then that keeps the Palmer's channel alive. Obviously it's not going to earn much because we're not hitting those 10-minute videos and doing everything that YouTube seems to think that we should, but screw it, you know, I've got a job, I'm going to have a job. This is just going to be something on the side that makes people happy, because the amount of messages, thousands of messages literally saying how it helped them through this stage of their life, or when they were down at this point, or just having something to look forward to. And I mean, I've heard this stuff before, but I didn't know it was on that scale. Like literally every other person was just messaging saying gutted, absolutely gutted. So here's what I did last night. I tweeted this, still getting comments and messagings regarding Palmer's FC. It's mad, and I'm really touched that it meant that much to people. Then I went on to say a huge portion of those comments run along the lines of please don't end it, or there must be a way to keep it going. Unfortunately there isn't in the way that you knew, however, and the way that you knew was sort of these 10-minute videos, a bit more in depth. And here we go, I'll be tweeting out an unlisted link with footage from our opening game of the season. It's a bite-sized version of what you're used to, which is manageable on my end and keeps the channel alive somewhat. So here you go, a secret link for the hardcore enjoy maybe. That was it, it was called The Compromise. So that particular compromise video went up near to midnight, to be honest, and I woke up this morning, it had about 4,000 or 5,000 views on it. And every single person bashed the yes button, they want it back. The comments, again, overwhelming, like, just people were just like ridiculously happy that we'd kind of taken the time to put that together. And they saw it and they were like, this is how it used to be. And that's what got me excited. People were saying, it's what it used to be like in 2014-15. Look at that, Sunday League Football, Thug Life. Almost 900,000 views, 9 minutes 47, it's under the 10 minutes. It was never about hitting those 10 minutes. Back in the day, if this was a thing, I probably could have tried to make that something and earn a lot more money out of it. But no, it wasn't about hitting 10 minutes. Sunday League Football, handbags. another 600,000 views, under 10 minutes. Then just a casual one, 9 minutes 18, 181,000 views. Sunday League Football, penalty, 8 minutes 33, 208,000 views. The very first video, Sunday League Football, how to score from a corner, 94,000 views is the first one. Not many people know about this one. 3 minutes 27. 3 minutes 27. Sunday League Football, a history lesson, the second ever video that we did. 6 minutes 54. Look at this whole playlist. 5 minutes 16, 4:25, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. You get the picture. This was a season where people just jumped on board. The second season, the games, we've got an 8-minute one. The tournament version was only 13 minutes. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. You know, like, there was no pressure. And this particular season was the season that we really kicked on. We started getting, you know, things to do with Soccer AM, and yeah, it was pretty cool. It was never about making really long videos. It was just about making entertaining videos. Videos that people will enjoy. And mainly, just having a laugh. Like those two there. Those two absolute knuckleheads. Look at him. Look at him go. I'm fairly certain people haven't even seen this video. 81,000 views for our new kit. It was a cool kit, I like that one. So last week I was sad, but also happy that I can now move on to the next thing. This week I'm even happier that I can keep the thing that I was moving on from going, and then move on to something else as well. But anyway, that's that. Currently churning through the on the road video for Concord Rangers. That should be up in the next 2 days. I reckon it's gonna be up on Thursday. What else is happening this week? I'm going up to Sheffield to see the guys at Kitlocker. And we're going to design the on the road shirt. Can't wait for that. And then on the way back, I'm going to do it on the road on a Friday night. It's going to be I can't even say the word properly, but it's an FA Cup preliminary round game. Really random team, Mickleover Sports. And what's really cool is I think we might have a sponsor for that particular video as well, which would be great. And if I do a good job, maybe they'll want to do more. We shall see, but I can't say who it is yet because nothing's been agreed. But it's looking promising. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and edit. Where are we going? What are we doing? Well, you're meant to be going to bed. What? Smiv not in a black t-shirt for the first time in like 4 months? What's that all about? Special occasion. And oh my god, the battery's going. I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to switch off now, but quickly off to Brentwood right now to meet Nick and a load of his friends and family because they are about to do a gender reveal. He's about to become a dad for the second time. Is it gonna be a boy? Is it gonna be a girl? We're gonna find out. Well, hopefully, because the battery's flashing. Amateur, Smiv. Amateur! Yeah, the battery ran out on the camera, but good job we got a phone, eh? 3, 2, 1! Guys, and welcome to Friday the 23rd of August, I believe. It's just gone 9:30 and I've currently left the house. Said goodbye to little Mimi, said goodbye to my beautiful wife, and I'm en route to Sheffield, 185 miles to be exact. It's going to take 3.5 hours. And the reason we're going to Sheffield today is because I'm visiting the guys at Kitlocker, Palms FC sponsors. From what I can tell, it's more than just ordering in a shirt and just printing a logo on it. It's they're going a little bit further, and they've got lots of different techniques. They go from really good quality to amazing quality, and that's, you know, whatever your price point, you can choose whatever you want. And they've also gone down the route of customising football shirts as well now. So Sunday League football teams can actually turn up and have some individuality to their kit. Individuality is a lovely word, I love it. So I'm not going to drag things on, so hopefully in 3, 2, 1 we'll be in Sheffield, so 3, 2, 1. I'm in Sheffield. Lots of like random noises. I'm with this man here, marketing director, I'm going to call you.
I'll take that.
Yeah, marketing director for Kitlocker.
I'll take that.
One thing I've noticed since coming into Sheffield is everyone drives 10 miles an hour slower than the speed limit.
No, that's just because you're a southern and you've got no patience. That's why.
And that. Yeah, so unfortunately the drive took a little bit longer, so we're pressed for time. But Ollie's going to give us a tour of Kitlocker and show us what's going down. So I don't know if you've been around. I don't know if you've watched Palmers before, because a lot of my audience don't watch Palmers.
They're not.
No, that's quite a big portion don't. Yeah. But for those that do, you would have seen me go to Kitlocker with Dan when we first sort of hooked up. Yep. Did a little tour of their office, but this is huge. So what we got, Ollie, is this green building all the way down there, and then all the way down there. Yep. This is Kitlocker. Mm-hmm. When you get in the big Kitlocker sign on there?
Soon, we need to.
Yeah, so things have grown massively since we started, obviously.
Yep.
What's been the key to that, do you think? Or is it just like going gun-ho in all sort of different areas that you've sort of specialised in?
just been ridiculous growth on Kitlocker.com.
Yeah.
So that's doing nearly 500 orders a day now.
Wow.
Which is pretty insane when an average order's £50.
Yeah.
So
do
then
the
obviously
maths.
you get some that are 20 quid.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
1,000. So. But yeah, there's that. But then we're also doing like 300 offline jobs a week, which is print, embroidery, that kind of stuff. So, and they're for team kits. So
Yeah.
starting orders maybe £500–600 there. So yeah, but we needed the space. We were in 3 different buildings before. So you came to the old building.
Yep.
Which was 10,000 square feet. This is 45,000 square feet. But we're going this way.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
All the way through.
And here is one entrance.
So,
Jeez. Are you shifting much, Joma?
yeah, John's doing well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, smashing it.
Hello, mate. You alright?
Showing your video.
You seen the videos? If I ever move again, which is probable, like, can you save some boxes for me? I don't know if you've got any. But
Maybe got a few of them.
yeah. So these big Kitlocker bags here are full of footballs. So if you're a chartered standard club, you get 5 free footballs a season, and they will come through these guys here, Kitlocker. All right, we're going up some stairs now.
So I just brought you up here because it kind of gives you a perspective, I think.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of boxes.
Have you increased in staff as well? Because it seems like there's the same amount of staff working in the old building.
70 people.
70 staff. Does that include you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of the OGs.
Yeah.
I think when I first started, there was about 12 people here.
Yeah.
The dog.
And you
So-
started as a sort of uni graduate, was you?
No placement.
Was it
Started
placement?
Yeah. So I got paid in thank yous. I didn't realise that. I did actually get paid. But yeah, a lot's changed since then. Kitlocker.com wasn't really a website.
No.
We didn't really use it. So
Wow.
what it is now is pretty fantastic to get to that point. So
Lovely stuff. It's good to see it grow, man. Another little office. Lava lamp on the go. They've purposely switched that on. They've come in today and said, you know what, I'm going to put the lava lamp on. So delivery's there. Is that delivery from like Nike and Adidas and places like that?
Just Nike.
Just Nike. Or Nike. You say Nike, don't you?
Nike, yeah.
That's the proper way to say it, isn't it?
You have to say it if you work at Kitlocker, it's Nike.
Nike. I'll have to put that in the videos. Just come through this section here. Getting a little bit noisier now. This is when you get your badge put on your kit. And this thing here is what allows you to now get a customised kit with cool designs on it.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Power up.
Power up, yeah. Here's some examples of that. So this is just a plain Adidas top, and you've now added this design to
Well, I
it.
mean, I don't know what you'd call that. That was just a test.
I quite like it though. Oh, I've seen something. What's this? Oh my god. No, that shirt anyway.
I think it got spoiled. Yeah, so you see how it's got crack in it?
Oh, okay, yeah. So you do a lot of testing on these things as well,
Oh,
do you?
yeah.
Vigorous testing. See, when we was designing, I like that. It does actually remind me of the German sort of kit.
Yeah.
I do like that.
The problem with it is where do you put a sponsor?
Yeah, those designs get printed in this dark machine. Goes through here to dry. Recognise that one over there? This is Hampton and Richmond Football Club, right?
Yep.
Through FOTMob, you guys might know through the On The Road series last season, we did some work with them.
We've got a proper actual shirt that's not.
Okay, you've just been doing testing, I guess, haven't you, on that bit?
So you can see like the red's bled through onto the white.
Okay.
Badge is the same style as the old Palmer's one. You know, the applique crest.
Oh yeah. I did like that though.
No, you know, it's grown on me
I do like
a
that.
lot because it's
It doesn't fade, it doesn't...
traditional.
Yeah.
And it doesn't scratch your chest.
And that. So what are all these guys doing? These guys are printing numbers, printing names, printing all sorts, yeah? Sorry, who's this?
Portishead Town.
Where are they based? Portishead, I guess. Which is where? Do you know that?
By the coast.
All the numbers are going on there now. And this is your work, is it? This is your next batch?
That's my next job. This is the current job. Then
Just constant churning through.
yeah, then Dan's just giving me that to do as soon as I finish this one.
Never stops.
No.
Never stops. Why don't you just keeps picking up Palmer's stuff? Where'd you find that?
It's off Brad's press.
Oh, someone's bought a kit, have they? Roy, your kit's here, mate. It'll be here soon. Another one on the go. Who's this? Walton Casual Juniors. More badges.
Middlesex County FA.
Middlesex FA. Is there anywhere in the country you're not supplying, or is it literally all over at the moment?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. We're in a very quiet room now.
Can you remember before? First time you came to Kitlocker, we had a studio, which wasn't a studio, and it was just covered in boxes.
I remember.
You remember that?
I do remember it.
That was the first time you ever put a camera in my face, and I felt really awkward.
But now, how do you feel?
Just like a duck to water.
Exactly. It's fine. So this is where you sort of take the photos of kits to put on the site, I guess, is it?
Yes. That's what we're doing, yeah.
And who's your have you got like your go-to models, or do you hire them in, or they're people?
They're just staff.
Just staff members.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Save the money. More double doors. Oh, we've got an office. Greeted by some dogs. Are these Mike's dogs? Hello.
Tom's dog.
We've got Mike's dog here, and of course the main man himself. Let's turn this off and have a hug. Mike Kent, my hero, by the way. We're actually going to go in to do a podcast in a second, but the first podcast on the Kitlocker. It's on YouTube now, isn't it?
Yeah, long time ago.
I listened to the one on Spotify.
Did you?
Yeah, it's the only one I listened to. I didn't listen to Billy. I've not done Billy Sharp or the other guy's name. Niran. I haven't listened to him. He does sort of concept kits, which are quite cool. So check that out. But I'm going on. Which is quite cool. But I've listened to this one. Get into the brains of a very clever man. Can't beat a handwritten note. Recording in progress. Please don't come upstairs. I mean, I'll tell you what. This is such a cool space. You've done all right. Proud of you. It's almost grassroots football teams. Yeah. You're going to be my interviewer. Yeah.
It's a podcast. Is it called an interviewee?
It might be, like, because you're asking me questions, so I guess it's an interview / podcast. I guess all podcasts are to a certain degree, but you've got a load of questions here. Hi, I don't think we've met. What's your name? Megan. How long have you been here?
2 years now.
Have you part of this team?
I am now.
Yep.
Just moved.
Just got a transfer.
Is this the best team to be in? It is, isn't it? It's got to be, isn't it? We've just added a prop. That's all. I don't even have to say anything. It's just a photo of me and Ollie that I never knew existed up here at Kitlocker HQ, but it does. Podcast done. How long was that? That was just over 90 minutes, wasn't it?
I'm so sorry.
It's very hot in here. They turned the aircon off for sound purposes. We did plan on making a kit, didn't we? But I think we're going to do that via email, which is what we've done previously, and we've bashed out some banging kits before over email, haven't we? So
we've got a new machine which can do some cool shit.
Yeah.
So we'll do it all via email.
I think so, but I want you to send me some clips of it being made, because
100%.
I've seen some clips of how that machine does stuff and it looks really cool.
Yeah.
So
it is cool. I'd go and show you now, but the operators of that machine, don't get me wrong, they don't operate drunk, but they'll definitely be at the pub by now on a Friday, especially because it's 27 degrees in sunny Sheffield today.
Yeah.
So
hey ho. We say goodbye to Ollie, and this this exists, guys. Like this is a genuine thing. It's a photo frame of, yeah.
Just a caveat, it's a Secret Santa present. I didn't.
Oh, was it?
I didn't make it myself.
Oh, you didn't?
No. Did you think I made it myself?
Yeah, well, that's ruined things now. Thanks, man. And there goes Ollie. The long walk back to the office. Obviously, we started in that door there, all the way down there. And there we go. That is my few hours at Kitlocker. I've said it to them, and I think I've said it before, but I'm genuinely happy just to see where they came from. And they was doing well in the first place, but when we started with them, the building was nowhere near, it wasn't this, and to see them grow in the way that they have is fantastic, and the people behind the scenes are really cool as well. Really good bunch of guys. So yeah, no, good luck to them. They're just going to go from strength to strength, and after the conversation we had just then about what their plans are and things, it's exciting for them. It's now time to go on the road. I need to go to Derby, but we're not going to Derby. We're going to a place called Mikolova. For those that don't know how I find my fixtures, it's on the Ground Hopper app. Mikolova? Yeah, Mikolova Sports. I've just checked the sat nav. It's going to take 1 hour and 12 minutes, so let's go to Derby. To George Whiteland.
Max, inside you, Max!
Yeah! And there we have it, another on the road filmed. Should hopefully have that up in the week. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow maybe, or Sunday. Who knows? We'll see. Hi guys, and welcome to Sunday, the 25th of August. Big day today, charity day. Raising money for Calm, campaign against living miserably. Yeah, if you don't know, Calm has been set up to help with suicide prevention. Managed to organise a game at Aveley Football Club, nice little ground. Yeah, big day for YouTube football, and anyone coming down, they're going to hopefully get a bit of a treat. Yeah, 10:30 today, we've got Under the Radar FC, that is Manny's team, versus Rebel FC, that's Cal Freeze's team. And then after that is my team, Palmer's FC, as we face SC Dons. We played the Dons twice before, we've never beaten them, they've beaten them both times, but the last time was a battle. And I mean, they continue to sign all these very talented footballers, so the gap might widen again, who knows, but you know, we had a good season last season. This season's prep in terms of pre-season has not been good, just because of teams not showing up. We started a lot later than other teams. I think Don started in sort of start of July. We always start August, always have done. So they might edge us on the fitness side of things, but we'll see what we can do. I know we've been a bit short of players recently, and I think this is the same as well. But you never know what's going to happen, so we'll see how things go. And here we are, Aveley FC, early doors. Actually with these guys here. You are from?
From Sky Sports, from Soccer Saturday.
Lovely. I'm going to have an interview.
You are, yeah.
Blessed.
Turning the tables a little bit here.
I know.
Getting you on camera, so.
I love it, let's do it. Okay, just having an interview with Sky, that was cool. There they go. And out here now we've got UTR, brand new kit, looking lovely actually. Really like that kit. And then down the other end we've got Rebel. Hey. Hey. Team's turning up slowly. I don't think we've got a big team today, but
Medium team.
a medium team. Medium at best. Oh, photo Raf. You can get some shots for us today. Yeah, we are running late because the game before Rebel and UTR was full of water breaks, which this one will no doubt have too, because it's very, very hot. Look at that blue sky, it's beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky unless I go over there. See those clouds? Yeah, they are warming up. Lou, how you doing, mate?
I'm all good.
Yeah. How was yesterday?
Lost.
You're out the FA Cup, yeah? Big Bill Tex. Wazza's got his shirt now. 1Z, take note. Potential new signing here. Is it potential or is it definite?
It's in the balance.
In the balance. Okay, JK, everybody. Welcome to Palmers FC for now. Blank shirt, but that will change should he sign, so that's the incentive, you get a name on your back. Big Josh looking as big as ever. How much of that energy is going to be taken up today?
A lot.
The whole battery, yeah?
Yeah, lots, definitely a lot.
I can imagine, mate.
I've got enough drink to keep me going.
See, mate. Nice little turnout for today, few hundred. For once. Home team. Let's build in, let's enjoy it. Fuck the score, if we win, we win, perfect. If we don't, just enjoy it. Alright? It's fucking lining up now.
Nothing for free chat, boys! Nothing for free chat!
Yeah, Palmers!
Dogs.
From 3G to real grass. Big fan of real grass, you know. Office chair. Just randomly on the decking. Barbecue set up. You'll notice that the barbecue's up here now with no cover. It was there. Kind of doing the garden up at the moment, so prep. Can I sit on this? I guess I can. It is very bright. Very, very bright. Yeah, another week done. I guess if we wasn't going to do Palmers anymore, then we'd probably show you more clips in this and reveal the scores as well. But we are going to carry on with the bite size, see how it goes. But yeah, my mind's elsewhere at the moment. Do you know why? You know JQ from the vlogs, and if you're new to the vlogs, JQ, he's my friend. Him and his wife Emma, they're due a baby. And they're not just due a baby anytime soon, they're due a baby today. Any moment. I'm literally just waiting. I've sent him about 4 or 5 messages. Any news? And nothing yet, but he seems to think that it could be an all-nighter. And because it's going to happen in August, it actually means that their baby will be within the school year. So it'll be the same school year as Mia, which is crazy because like their baby will be born and it'll be so dependent. And Mia is as well, but Mia is like, she's eating by herself and she's standing and talking and crawling and doing all these other bits. From 0 to a year, so much goes on, so much development happens to a baby, it's unreal. You don't appreciate it when you haven't got them. It's the whole, oh, you've grown so much since I last saw you. That's because they're rapid, absolutely rapid. What a dull Mia is. Yeah, just jumping back to Sunday League, obviously thank you to Rebel and UTR for coming down today, as well as the Dons for our game as well. I think over 300 people came down, which was cool. I think we raised around £1,000 for charity, which is amazing. But yeah, going to end this evening with a barbecue. Salmon, in fact. Bit of salad on the side, maybe halloumi, of course. But yeah, next week I've got to edit down obviously this Dons game. Hopefully shouldn't take too long. Be on the road at Mickleover Sports, and then I'll be up to date again. Don't know where I'm going to go on the road next week. Spoke to Charlie today. He's interested. He's back on board, which you'll be happy about, I'm sure. He actually suggested going somewhere Tuesday, so I'll have a little look for some Tuesday fixtures. You alright, mate? Little bird over there. We get on. We go way back. Just noticed JQ's online. It looks really stalkerish, but I've just put in, you're online. Any news? Come on, be some news. We need some news. Any moment, we're going to have a baby. A new baby in the world. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a fillet of salmon and a bit of halloumi on the side. We'll wait till this goes up to the right heat. Probably want it about 200. Actually, you know what? Let's just whack it on. Have fun, lads. Have fun. And so we go from barbecuing salmon to folding washing on a Sunday night. Look, I can see me in the mirror. So me and Shay are going to end the week with a hot chocolate and a what?
And a catch up.
And a catch up, because we haven't really seen each other this week. So we'll catch up and I'll see you next week, I guess. Is that it? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, see you in a bit.